So I put a title on the live stream from yesterday, and for whatever reason, that title didn't hold up. It changed. Let me see what's going on right here. Okay, well, that title worked, which is weird. We're live. Good deal. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Shout out to y'all for taking the time to rock with me. I probably look a little more zoomed in today. Forgive me for that. I've got my out in the field lens on this camera, and my other lens is in the house, and my son's asleep. I didn't want to wake him up. Shout out to y'all taking the time to come rock with me on this fine Thursday. Hope your Thursday's going well. Mine's been busy. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. Sleep has been eluding me for whatever reason. I don't like that. And nonetheless, I've been working my tail off. Got a bunch of video edited. Filmed 3 videos before 9 o'clock this morning. Wild. So much to share with you guys, and appreciate y'all taking the time to rock with me. Savannah, number 1 up in here. Brian, number 2. Everyday winning. What's going on with you? Shout out to you. Relock, what's going on? Appreciate you being up in here. McDre, what up? Ray, what up? Everybody up in here. Appreciate y'all, man. Mr. B Green, I see you right there. Early and on time. Thanks for being here, man. I'm literally just getting in. Hence the fact that I'm a little bit later than I normally am doing these live streams. And I also was just stuffing my freaking face. One. Relock is a newer one, but appreciate y'all nonetheless, man. Appreciate y'all being up in here. And Big Steen, appreciate that dono right there. The Big Lebowski says, yo, with the Bobo. Yeah. Dan says, how did the interview go? Wouldn't you like to know? I wish I could get the video up that I filmed this morning for today. Unfortunately, I don't feel like editing that right this second because I've been working all day on video work. So maybe that video will go tomorrow, but that will certainly be what you all want to know, right? How did that interview go after all? Everyday winning, what's going on? I appreciate the dono right there. Not going to lie, Kelly looked like she was annoyed yesterday. Oh, boy. Trouble in Paradise. We've only done the first video. We'll save it, man. So let me go ahead and, before I just let all the cat out of the bag, shout out to Kelly. Shout out to Kelly for sharing what she has shared in that first video. There's going to be another video that's going to be coming within the week. The second video, we filmed 2 videos that very first day. And anyways, that video will be coming soon. But where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, a lot of people had a lot of things to say. Man, they certainly did. And rightfully so. It is the internet, after all. When you put it out there, you put it out there. Erica, what's going on with you? Shout out to you being up in here. Mr. Doodle says, where's Lucky? Man, I haven't seen Lucky in like 3 months. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. Redskin Chris says, not going to lie, Kelly kind of cute. What if we have... Paul says the audio's cutting out. Folks, are we having audio issues? Y'all let me know. Stream cuts out for anyone else. Oh, man. Sound is fine. Thank you, Redskin Chris. Whew. I'm on channel 2 of my audio interface. Channel 1 is smoked sausage at this point. We're on channel 2. These XLR cables are like 5 years old. Yeah, man. Hey, we might have an after prison show love connection take place. Who knows? Appreciate y'all letting me know about the audio. Sorry for anybody having audio issues. I don't know what's going on with that. No idea. A couple people are saying that there are some audio issues, but everybody else is saying that it's okay. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of choppy. The audio's kind of choppy. What's going on with the audio? It would be an audio issue. Okay, maybe it's a YouTube thing. I don't know. Shout out to the 127 up in here. Everyday winning. Appreciate that right there. I feel bad for her, kind of, but that kid she killed and his family don't got an early release from their life sentence. Valid. Facts. Like I said, I just filmed a video that you need to see. And basically, it's like I'll go ahead and share this much with you. It's literally the day after. We hype up the video. The video's going to be amazing. I thought that the video came out really well. Of course, it's a very touchy subject. My condolences 1,000% to the victim's family. I definitely don't condone, but maybe I do because I did the video. Anyways, you got to see this video. It'll be probably tomorrow's video, the day after. Hindsight. What's everybody feeling? What's everybody thinking? The day after, a potential big video with even bigger potential implications. So anyways, we'll save that. I got to shelf that for the moment because I need to go ahead and pump up today's video. Hey, if you thought yesterday's video was good, well, today's video is not as good, but so much better in some regards. So anyways, today I'm going to be sharing with you a really wild story. Wait till you see the title of that video. It's actually a prison story from our guy Richard, who we've been working with. And yeah, man, Richard just did 3 weeks in jail. And I really was interested in hearing what that and Richard's been to prison. He's got some really important times in his life when he was in prison that would probably make for really good prison stories. I wanted to bypass all of that for the moment and talk specifically about the 3 weeks that he just served. And folks, I couldn't even imagine what kind of can of worms I was opening up until we actually started filming that video. And the title, it's pretty freaking sad, to be honest. Timmy says we can't hear. Oh, God. I don't know why the audio is cutting in and out. Joe, fix your Wi-Fi connect. I don't have Wi-Fi. I'm hardlined. I'm good. Do I need to stop and restart? Like, I would hate to do that. We got 1 notification per day on YouTube. A lot of people are saying that the mic is cutting in and out. Oh, my God. What is going on? Jesus Christ. Can't do nothing right. I can't do nothing right. Hey, leave a 1 in the comments if the audio is good. Leave a 2 in the comments if the audio is messing up for you. I want to get a sense of how many people are having audio issues. I do believe that it is messing up for some people. I don't know. I haven't paid my cable bill in a while. They might be throttling my cable right now. Yeah, it could be YouTube. Who knows? So anyways, we put the video up yesterday featuring Kelly. That was the first video featuring Kelly and some of her story. I'm getting a lot of 1s right here, so most people are saying that the audio is okay. I got a 3 right there that's saying, I don't even know what the 3 is going to represent. Appreciate you guys, man. Dale, what's going on with you, brother? Appreciate you being up in here. I see you right there. All y'all, appreciate y'all, man. All I got are 1s. W's, chat. Hey, W's. Gang up in here. What was I saying? I can't even remember now. I got screwed up and sidetracked from the audio situation. Justin, what's going on? I see you right there. Alexa, how are you? Everybody, appreciate y'all taking the time. David in France, I see you right there. Kevin, shout out to you, brother. Big Steam with the 6'9". Yeah! Cue Ball, what up? For people who can't hear, get out of YouTube and come back in. King B, I appreciate you letting me know that that's probably what it is the YouTube thing. I was talking about Kelly. Appreciate you letting me know that. Marin. My eyes are like going bad too. That's wild. I can see like the end of it says things. Sorry. All right, I was talking about Kelly. What was I talking about with Kelly? Lost my whole train of thought. 420, I see you. I see you. You're right there. Dale, Joe, you need to get that heater working. I do. I definitely do. All right, I guess I'm going to share. I was talking about today's video too, Redskin Chris. Yeah. Maybe I'm just getting trolled. Big Steen says I'm getting old. That rhymed. I don't know. We might be having some issues here. But there's so much that I want to share with you guys, but there's so much video that's been filmed about these things, so I really don't want to go too crazy with that. But let me give you another big thing real quick. And this is going to be like a wild thing. So what's today? Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's my son's birthday. My son turns 2 tomorrow. That is wild. We're going to have a cool little thing for my son tomorrow. But yesterday was a big day with a lot of big implications. There's a video filmed about it. You're going to see it over on Joe Does Stuff. But I want to give you a little bit. All right, Remy, I appreciate it. Yeah, we were talking about Richard's latest stay. I want to give you guys a little bit about what yesterday was and the implications that yesterday was supposed to have. It all started on Tuesday. So Tuesday, I had something really important to do. Wednesday, I had something really important to do. I've been saying, hey, this is a big week content-wise, and it's just a really big week of meetings and all sorts of things that I had scheduled. So Tuesday rolls around. I'm supposed to meet somebody, but I'm not able to. We're not able to meet. That person's busy. It doesn't work. The only time that they're available is on Wednesday, and Wednesday I'm not available because I've got to meet with somebody else for After Prison Show. Tuesday's meeting was for Joe Does Stuff. Wednesday's meeting was for After Prison Show. The only time that the Joe Does Stuff guy was going to be available was on Wednesday, but I already had the thing scheduled for After Prison Show for Wednesday. So I'm stuck at this crossroads where I'm like, which way do I go? Both of these things have unbelievably big implications. They're both very, very important. One's important for After Prison Show. One's important for Joe Does Stuff. So I got to make a decision because one of these things I gotta put off. I decide to put off the After Prison Show thing. And if I told you what it was, you would be like, you did what? Yeah, it was a big thing. I can't go into details or specifics about it, but there's a video that's coming. You'll see it on Joe Does Stuff. I put off the After Prison Show thing in lieu of the Joe Does Stuff thing. And what the Joe Does Stuff thing is, it's a meeting with this person that I refer to as codename Big Fish. Big Fish, there's a story that I've been sharing over on Joe Does Stuff about an apartment company that screwed some contractors. I put them on blast. The news put them on blast. I do a video on this, and I'm talking about this Big Fish character. Because the reason I addressed the story is, one, I used to paint at this company very briefly, so I know all about the bullshit that goes on with them. And then two, the news didn't even have the full story. The full story involves said Big Fish and a lot more money than the little bit of money that they were talking about in the news. David in France, you just nailed it. It was a collab with Wes Watson. We were actually going to do some fitness videos. Joe trying to not be fat as all get out. And also learn how to talk to my supporters. I think Wes Watson really has the gold standard of how you have to respond to people. Oh, God. He's a horrible person. I mean, he does say whatever comes out of his mouth. So I do the video outing this company. Anyways, long story short, Big Fish is one of the people who sees that video. He reaches out to me. He wants to shed even more light. He wants to blow the whole lid off of this. And I'm like, holy cow, that's crazy. I had a whole bunch of other people who reached out too. Do you know that people actually got fired because of my video? I shit you not. I had a dude reach out to me and say that after I did the video, they had this big company meeting about the video, and that 4 employees got fired for even talking about the video. The comment section of that video is insane. It is all ex-employees of said company. This joint is a ball of flames. But anyways, so I'm supposed to meet. I put off the after prison show obligation for this. But it's deeper than just this, because me and Big Fish have began talking. You're talking about a very big contractor. He's huge. And you're talking $1 million work this guy does. All he does, well, he doesn't just do apartments, but he definitely does a lot in relation to apartment work. I would learn, because I did meet with him yesterday. He's been in the game for 35 years. What he pays for paint, I ain't never heard of a price that low. But he does renovations on a large scale and all of that. So we scheduled a meeting for Wednesday. I put off the after prison show thing, which I did not want to do. I've even tried to reschedule it, and it's not looking good right this second. Hopefully we're going to be able to reschedule it for after the new year. There were 3 reasons why I was meeting with Big Fish yesterday, one of which was a continuation on blowing the lid off of the story that I began sharing, where him and I first got in contact. The second was more video work, because I told him, I said, hey man, I'd like to do a video on you. You're a successful guy in this game, whereas I was not. I failed. I was in this for 3 years and I failed. I said, I'd love to see what goes into the successful aspect. How do you do it right? So there was that angle. And then over the course of the few calls that we had, because we had about 3 or 4 calls, we started talking about the what ifs. What if I subcontracted some work from you? Was initially how that began, and then that metamorphed into even more. So all I can share with you is yesterday, I pretty much went to a job interview, which is crazy to think. Because if I told you how deep that really is, man, all I can say is there's a video. So here's the deal. I go to this job interview essentially, and that goes really well. I don't even know if you would call this a job, because legitimately, I mean, it's a freaking career move. So Tuesday, I'm at a crossroads, because I'm like, yo, man, I'm either going to go to the right, which is the after prison show obligation, focus on that do whatever that does, or maybe I need to take a chance in a different direction. People keep telling me, put the fries in the bag, bro, and maybe they're right. So when I tell you that we about to see what comes of this, and there's a video for the 20th time. I just wanted to share that with you. I have not been to a job interview that I actually knew that I was going to. I accidentally filled out a job application a couple of weeks ago, right before I closed the painting business. There's a video about that over there. I think it's actually titled that. But that was kind of silly. I mean, this was actually very for real. And man, I can't even tell you the last time I went to a job interview. I mean, shit, we're talking back in the concrete pouring days. We're talking, the temp service prior to that. Wild to say. So we'll see. Anyway, shout out to everybody taking the time. I appreciate y'all being up in here. Shout out to the moderators being up in here. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody being up in here. Hope your day is going good. We're almost to Christmas time. Are you guys ready for Christmas? I did share with you guys I don't think I shared that here. When I was Christmas shopping for my wife. Did I tell y'all that story about I must have, because the last place that I did a live stream was here. I did one on TikTok yesterday too. Did I tell y'all the story about what happened to me when I was Christmas shopping? Little Caesars. Oh my God, Redskin Chris. I forgot about that, man. David and France says Chipotle has good benefits. Wild. King B, I appreciate that. I told you God is on your side and you just got to stick to you. Glad to hear that things are looking up and big things are happening for you. God bless. We'll see. I did tell the story. Redskin Chris, the jewelry, yes. But I told it on TikTok too. It's actually a pretty damn good story. I think I could do stand-up to a certain degree. I've got some pretty good stories of shit that be happening. So what did I do today? Let me share with you guys about today. So I got up at 3 o'clock this morning. Stop watching Facebook videos. You're doing a live stream. Australia, I see you right there. Whole Grain Oats says, goodbye, APS again. No, I'm not trying to, if I do get this job, that job is going to be the priority for sure, but I'm still going to do content. I probably will have to cut back. I'll be able to do live streams, in the evening time, but I'll definitely have to cut back on uploading every single day, which is crazy to think that I got back to that. I got back to uploading almost every single day. I can't do it for Joe Does Stuff as much as I want to. And maybe one channel suffers where the other one. I would have done this live stream over on Joe Does Stuff today, but I was just logged into After Prison Show. So there's that. What did I do today? I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I filmed 3 videos before 8 o'clock. I did more this morning than an Army person does. What do they say? They do more before 9 o'clock than anybody. That's what I kind of felt like. Filmed 3 really good videos this morning. And then I got the show on the road. I went out. I went to the thrift store for a little bit. That's my other little side hustle. Not even a hustle because I'm not getting paid for that. But that's my other little hobby at this point. They got a bunch of stuff going on. I was talking with the owner about some ideas. That freaking recording studio that they have there. There were some comments on the Kelly video that were talking about that recording studio. That is a super cool spot to be able to film. It almost had like a DJ Vlad type of a feel, kind of. I wasn't really going for that. It was just a soundproofed room that we were able to use, and it was green. That kind of looked cool. Everyday winning. Wait, I missed it. What kind of job did you apply? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Just know you ain't going to believe me if I did. You ain't even going to believe me if I did. I'm going to tell you right now, it's looking pretty freaking good that that's going to actually happen. And I've already got the title of the video in mind. If that actually happens. Obviously I've thought, especially as of late with the current state of affairs with everything, like what kind of work would I do? What kind of work could I do? Obviously I can do a lot of things, but what kind of work would I do? Now, obviously I would need something that is challenging, something that is I don't know, with a room for growth, I guess you could say. It was Dior de Dash. Jay says Joe's becoming a cop. I wouldn't mind being a cop. That's freaking endless content right there. I've been watching a lot of cops on TV, like the old cops. We're talking back in like the 90s cops. Go watch you an episode of the cops from the 90s versus cops from 2024. They was whooping your ass. I mean, straight up, you're getting the mace canister. As soon as you get loud, mace canister to the face, they whooping your ass. Cops back in the 90s, man, was wild. They'd have John Walsh out there from America's Most Wanted talking shit to the guys. Aren't you an idiot? What made you think that you were going to be able to run from the police, you stupid son of a bitch, and get away? Don't you see that helicopter up there with the spotlight? That spotlight's for you. John Walsh was a savage on cops. Kevin nailed it. Joe does corn. Hey, I've actually got an after prison show coin getting ready to drop. I took a line from the Hawk Tua chick who disappeared after that. I heard that she's in Turks and Caicos spending your 401k. Crazy, man. Aaron, what's going on? Appreciate y'all taking the time, man. Everything says, boy, Joe going to be a casino blackjack dealer. They actually make freaking bank. They make bank in the casino. And they just opened a new casino in my state. And, the casino that we have, I live in a shithole. It's a impoverished area. Man, they just put a freaking Caesars Casino and Resort in freaking Danville, Virginia. Go look up Danville. This shit ain't got nothing going on. Damn, I was missing a whole bunch of stuff. Everyday Winning says, I hope it isn't Mop Guy at the Waverly Video Store, LOL. Hey, man, whatever pays the bills. Whatever pays the bills. Yeah, man, so we'll see. We'll see where it all goes. It could all be, who knows? Who knows what it could be? But I tell you this, we're going to find out soon enough, and I've already pretty much got a good idea that it possibly is going to happen. So ultimately, we'll see. Hotel casino security. So in my city, my casino, we don't even have security. They just got the police. The police protect that thing like it's Fort Knox, which it basically is. Ain't shit going down in that casino. They've had some incidents, and people try to film those little incidents, but nah, man. Yeah, there's a factory down there, David, in France. The Caesars that they built is literally right in front of like these big smokestacks at a factory, which is kind of weird. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and move on before Joe spills the beans on everything. Folks, today I've got a really good video coming for you guys at 5 o'clock. It features Richard, a prison story, essentially a jail story, of 3 weeks that he just spent in jail. Now, that might not sound like much, but the title's going to definitely key you in to it's probably a video worth checking out. Here's the thing. This jail that Richard just spent 3 weeks in is a jail that I am infamous in. Infamous. And for him to share what's going on, how these dudes are doing their time, their little dumbass jail politics, I could never. I'll be honest, I could never. But wait for that video. It's a pretty damn good one. Big Money says, when does the gay zombie movie drop? Man, we're still in the developmental and research phase of that. And, we got to figure out what's a gay zombie going to do? Where did the gay zombie flu come from? Oh, the butt flu. We talked about that here. Maybe it was ligma. Bring back some real meme coins on this joint. Wolf, appreciate you being up in here, man. Thank you for the kind words about the video from yesterday. I appreciate that, man. Big Steen says the after rug pull show. Snatch that rug out just like them beads in that Chicago story from the infamous Dave. Yeah, man. So in terms of the zombie flick, I'm definitely all about that. Definitely all about that. I know I'm a little bit all over the place. Y'all bear with me, the ADD probably. I'm just really trying to watch what I'm saying because I don't want to give away too many gems because that defeats all the work that I put in this morning filming these 3 videos. Let me tell you a little quick story. Nothing too major, but the other day I was in the thrift store and this couple comes in, a husband and wife. They come in and they're talking with the owner. I'm right there with the owner. The owner tries to introduce me to this couple, and the woman looks at me very inquisitorially, if that's even a word. And I'm looking at her like, damn, she looks familiar, but I don't know where I know her from. Long story short, when they get done talking with the owner, it was a very awkward encounter too. I gotta say that. I'm looking the whole time like, damn, I know this person, and she's looking at me almost like she saw a ghost, but not really like that, but almost like that. I mean, she was very nice to me and all of that. Anyways, they leave, and I tell the owner, I'm like, hey, look, I don't want to alarm you. I said, but I think I know that the guy's wife, I think she used to work at the last prison that I was at. And she was like, yo, she's the second in charge of that prison. I was like, oh shit, that's why I recognize this lady. And I told the owner, I was like, well, I don't think that she recognized me as anybody because in prison, I mean, I was just your run-of-the-mill prison. Yeah, I was a mural painter, but I wasn't like in the way. I wasn't going to be anybody who stood out. But that's actually not true because I'm actually the most famous person to come out of that prison. So even though I thought she was looking at me like she saw a ghost, and I'm not on no ego trip here, legitimately, like who the F has come out of Indian Creek besides me and also Jay Williams. Jay Williams was there as well too. So let me not shy away from that. He definitely was there. He's more famous than I am. Legitimately, yes. But I mean, I am too. There's 2 people who actually made it out the hood. So maybe she recognized me like, oh shit, that's the guy that does those YouTube videos. I better get the hell out of here before he tries to film me. But anyways, I just thought that was interesting. You never know who you're going to see. Richard says, I have to ask, are we getting a Shannon video? Unfortunately, I don't think that that's going to happen. I've said this as indirectly and as Da Vinci Code as I possibly can. There's videos that I can bring you, and there's videos that I can't bring you. And yeah, you know, Shannon and I, we did have some beef, unfortunately, behind some friendly fire, I guess you could say. I was beefing with either Yanni or Jellicoe, and Shannon jumped in the middle of it and was like, but it's all you, Joe. You're the piece of shit. So then me and Shannon got to arguing. And this was all on Facebook in messages. I mean, like comments on a Facebook post. And I was like, this is such a bad way for this to go. But unfortunately, I don't think that I'm going to be able to bring you the Shannon update. And it's not because, like, I wouldn't do it. I just don't necessarily know where she is. I mean, I've got a pretty freaking good idea, unfortunately. You see where I'm going with all of this? Like, it's probably not a good thing. But you never know. I just hope wherever she's at, she's doing well. If she's watching this, Shannon, hit me up. Let's do an update. Big Steen with that back shower. You better hey, yo, back shower though. The back shower. I got another story that I need to share too. real quick. Yo, hear me out when I tell y'all this one. So there's this person who had been sending me a bunch of emails. And I thought that they were messing with me because I get people that send me outlandish emails from time to time. So this person's sending me an email all the time, and they're like, Joe, I wrote a song for you. And I'm like, okay, this has got to be a troll, whatever. And I ain't never paid no mind to this, but I got this email 1,000 times. They were messaging my wife about this. And I'm like, yo, it's probably just a troll. Just leave it alone. So this morning I was looking on my YouTube, and there's a section where I can look at the comments. I can see like all comments left on all videos, like recent comments. But there's also a section right next to that says mentions. So I click on the mentions section, and a guy named Grub Mud, he's awesome. He's a successful YouTuber with a concrete business. Very awesome guy. You ought to check him out. He's really cool. He had atted me in a post, so I was mentioned in that post. But anyways, I see that I'm mentioned by this same person who's been sending me these emails about this damn song. And it's like, yo, at After Prison Show, I wrote a song for you, and they made a freaking video about it. I can't play the song because I can't stand a copyright. I just can't. But I'm going to drop a link to this so that y'all can go check it out for yourself. Now, here's the deal. When I tell you I heard the song that you wrote for me. Where did it go? Oh, there it is right there. When I tell you that I heard the song that you wrote for me, I did. I'm filing a restraining order. This is so bad because she's a nice woman. I'm kidding about the restraining order thing, but let me tell you where I'm not kidding at. Yo, this song that you wrote for me, have y'all ever seen that Key and Peele skit where he's like, hey, yo, you're my best friend. I wrote a song for you. You want me to sing it? And dude's like, what the fuck? Yo, that's gay. Like, what are you talking? He's like, yeah, but he's like, you're my best friend. The song's super gay, right? It's sus. Can you say gay like that? Probably not. Y'all know that Key and Peele skit, right? Yo, when I tell you that this shit is that shit, it kind of is. That was the first thought that went through my mind. I was like, man, what the... Look, it's a good damn song, though. That's the problem. It's a good song. A little bit too good. This shit actually belongs on the freaking radio. Not because it's about me, all right? Like, take me out of the equation. Just listen to the freaking lyrics. Like, the way that this is like a professionally put together song. I don't know the ins and the outs about this. I think that she said that this thing was like AI created or something. Like, she's not singing it. She just, maybe like she gave it some ideas, some instructions, and it wrote this freaking song. Folks, the Terminator wrote a song for me, and this shit is unbelievably good. It's too good. It's better than anything that I ever wrote. And I actually wrote that shit. All right, so I'm going to link the video. And y'all, look, y'all don't be mean to this woman. I'm not sitting here bashing her or anything like that. She's a very nice person. To go to this level, to do something like this, like, who the hell am I? Thank you for this. I want you to know her name is Michelle. She made a video about this. The video's only got 97 views. And she uploaded this a month ago. I didn't see it until this morning. I'm going to copy the link and I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to spam the shit out of the chat with this. I don't care if you leave the stream and go watch this. Like, go drop a like on this thing. Leave her a positive comment. It's actually it's a good song. Maybe I'm a little salty that I couldn't write anything that good myself. All right, how the hell do I even get to the live stream? There's the live stream right there. I got to go around my ass to get to my elbow on this app just to do this. All right, there's the link to the song right there, folks. There's the video. I don't have a timestamp for when the song starts. It's like halfway through the video. It's a good song. It's a damn good song. A little bit too good, like I had said. Susan has seen this. Susan says she wrote the song and AI is singing. Oh, she wrote the song. Holy moly. Man, shout out to Michelle. Very kind of her to do something like that. I wish I could react to it. I just can't do it here. If we were anywhere else on Kick or somewhere like that, I could probably do so. But I don't know where that music is coming from. I'm not worried about reacting to her video. I don't know where the instrumental comes from. And when you play with that music on this app, this isn't TikTok where you can use a freaking Morgan Wallen song in your video. I mean, you can. Actually, YouTube has made that an available thing now. You can use real music on YouTube. They charge you for it. For example, you can use a Juice WRLD song. That shit is $999. I'm like, yo, if you're putting a Juice WRLD song in your video and you're paying a stack to do so, you're on some Whistle and Diesel shit. Woo! Big Steen says, Joe, she wants the sauce, bro. They said the same thing about Kelly. Kelly actually messaged me and said, oh, and by the way, I wasn't lusting over you. I was like, thank God, you know. But yeah, man, there were some comments that actually said that. Kevin said the song is fire. I thought the song was pretty freaking good. It was a little scary at first. A little scary at first, but it was a damn good song, man. So, Michelle, if you're watching this, I hope you've made it to this point and I didn't run you off thinking that I was going to be bashing you in this. Thank you. Genuinely thank you for that. Nobody's ever done anything like that for me. David in France says, she says you hurt her feelings. There I go, man. Just breaking hearts. Sorry about that. Now I feel bad. I'm trying to hook Kelly up with Redskin Chris. We're going to make that happen. We're going to make that happen. This has been fun. Bro, I couldn't get past the first verse. Steve says, wow, it's a great song, dude. I mean, maybe I'm biased because it's about me. I mean, has anybody ever had a song written about them? Has your favorite prison did anybody write a song for JD DeLay? Anybody write one for Ian Bick? No, they wrote one for me. You know, I'm kidding. No, I'm not. JD DeLay is actually a pretty talented musician. And Ian Bick has got a freaking Montel Williams freaking set going on there, man. He's crushing it. And he gets some big freaking interviews, man. So, cool deal. Cool deal. Strange Kitty says, what did I miss? Just everything, unfortunately. But we're still here. Kicking the bow. I can't believe I didn't get canceled over what I said. That's wild. Can I literally say anything? Oh, man, they sold that. Sorry, I'm just looking at my saved collection right now. I don't really got nothing that I haven't already been going in on. That's it. I'm all out of gas. Oh, I was trying to share with you what all I did today. God bless it. That ADD whooped my ass. That shit was An hour ago, I was talking about that. My, how I get sidetracked. I need some Ritalin for the right reasons. Tammy, what's going on? So, look, I filmed 3 videos today. This morning, I started my day off like that. Had 3 videos filmed before 8 o'clock. Before 9 o'clock. I was like, damn, that's pretty impressive. Ended up going to the thrift store. I kicked it with them for a little while. I gave them some business consulting because and I was trying to, I'm not even trying to pitch them this idea, just an idea. Take it with a grain of salt. That's my business consultant name. I said, hey, you should consider, let's build a room in here. Let's build a room. Let's box some space off. And let's make it a film studio where people can come and rent that space, just like how I went and rented that jail cell, except the space that we create will be whatever they want the space to be. $150 an hour. Take it or leave it. 2-hour minimum. We got a 26,000 square foot thrift store full of shit that we can dress the setup however you want. If you want to do a podcast, boom, let's go grab this old armoire and this old armchair and this old Coke bottle, and boom, we build you a set. That's why it's $150 an hour, because we're going to be lugging shit around to play your freaking designer. But, anyways, that would take a whole hell of a lot of work, but it could be some residual income that comes in for them people. So from there, I ended up leaving, and I was able to go get up with Ike. I got up with Ike today, a guy that we've been featuring here on After Prison Show, and he's got some, man, when I tell you, wait till you see this video that I filmed with this dude, Ike. That joint probably going to make some people mad the way that I was kind of going in on certain things. But I think I'm at a point right now where I'm just like, I'm going to call it for what it is, and I'm going to not, what am I trying to say? I just don't want to hold anything back. Like, I want to go hard AF in the paint. If I see something that looks gray, I want to say that it's gray. I don't want there to be a gray area. Woo, boy, that shit was philosophical right there. Derek, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that where we filmed with Kelly, that's the recording studio that they have at the thrift store. So my idea is not too far out of the realm of possibility. Every day Wednesday, can you tell us what field your job interview is? Yes, the construction industry, remodeling, everything that I was doing prior. That's what it is. Funny games. I see you with the roach comment. That was a good story. Tammy says, Joe, did you see my comment on yesterday's video? I did not. It's not jumping out at me. There were a lot of comments that I was trying to survive. Whew. Boy, there were a lot of comments that I was trying to survive. But, rightfully so. James says, I can only improve Ike's life. You can only improve Ike's life by calling him out on stuff, to be honest. I'm not trying to call him out on shit. Like, I want you to know I wasn't like, dude, you're getting high. Like, it's not my business. I do want to see something good come of the Ike situation. Unfortunately, it's so freaking stagnant. It's so freaking stuck in place. I wish that there was something I could do. I think to myself, if I still had my painting business, I would try to put him to work. I want to see what his work ethic is like. I want to see what Richard's is like too. Chris went and listened to that song. That song is fire. I'm about to put that joint on my playlist. We need to get that thing out there. See if I can, I don't even know how you do like anything in the music game. I've got one song on the internet, which is like, I can't even remember where the frick that song is at. I mean, I know it's on YouTube, but we had to do sound. not SoundCloud, something. We had to put the song on something so that people could download it and buy the song. I can't remember what we put it on. Not like Apple Music, but something that would like distribute it to that when we did the ramen soup song. I wonder if we could license the song. What if it went viral? That would be wild. Chris says that's the next country hit right there. Mike says the song is about absolutely... Oh, I thought he said the song is about absolutely nothing. He said the song is absolutely amazing. Man, y'all making me blush, man. Somebody wrote... Not only did they write a song for me, man, that shit is a banger. I kind of feel like Brianna Chicken Fry a little bit. And I mean, Michelle's the Zach Bryan writing all those songs about me. I don't even know, man. Y'all just blew that freaking ego out the water. I'm like a Man of War jellyfish right now. I can't even sink. I'd be coming with some freaking bars. And don't take that to heart. Joe's ego is like a Man of War jellyfish. The antennas on that thing are like a mile long. They kill everything they touch. Joe, that's you. Oh, man. Paul says, that was a nice song, Joe. You should feel honest. Stop talking about the song. You're making me blush. I've never in my life had no shit like that happen. Danny, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you being in here. And appreciate the kind words for Michelle. That's pretty cool, man. 401 now, what's going on? The song kicks ass. Great job, Michelle. Appreciate those kind words. I'm sure if Michelle sees this, man, she might not even watch After Prison Show no more. Could you imagine writing a song for somebody? Not just writing a song, writing a God bless it banger for them. And then reaching out to them every single day and they never replied to you. And I didn't do so because I just thought it was some troll stuff. What are you going to do if you go into your inbox and you see a link and somebody's like, Joe, I wrote a song for you. Click the link. I did that recently, actually. I fell for the okie doke. My dumbass thought somebody wanted to sponsor After Prison Show. Sponsor? I clicked that link. That shit was in Amsterdam language. I was like, what the talking about, hey, just download this PDF. It's a zip file. I don't even know how to extract those. But my computer certainly did. I had to wipe that whole bitch clean. What if Michelle wrote this? I mean, this shit should be on that gold album heading toward the next galaxy. This shit should have been on Mercury 1 or whatever that damn thing that we launched into space was called. Anthony says she's like a stan. Stop it, man. But what would you do, though? You write a banger for your favorite content creator. Holy shit, man. I wonder how long it took her to write that damn song. You try to share it with them. They never freaking respond to you. You finally just say, you know what? Enough is enough. I freaking hate this guy. Let me go watch Lockdown. Write a song for Josh. And then people will start tagging you like, yo, he's seen it. And you click in right now and he's going. Big Steve says she hates you now. Yeah, you know. Write a song about it. Let loose on the loose leaf. Paul says the Jelly Roll's next feel-good song. Michelle, look, hey, forget me. I'm nobody. Sell that song. Put that shit on whatever that musical marketplace is. Somebody ought to pick that up. Morgan Wallen ought to be singing that shit. Wait, it's a female singing it, right? Who just won the country music award for it was Beyonce. The fuck? Lainey Wilson is actually the most played country musician of 2024, female. She should be singing that. Lionel says, remember this on your guitar. Yeah, man. Yo, Beyonce did just win that country award, the Billboard country. Redskin Chris, the Amsterdam language. That shit was in freaking Russian. I can't even remember what it was. And they got me good too, man. Oh, God, they got me good. It was like, hey, we want to sponsor. I don't even think it was After Prison. It might have been Joe Does Stuff. They were like, yo, we want to sponsor Joe Does Stuff. We've got this sander. It was a pole sander. Like, I've got one of these things with the vacuum attachment. And they tell me what it is, and they show me a picture of it. And I go look it up on Amazon, and it's a different name. So that should have been the first red flag. The second red flag was they were like, yo, just download this PDF. Or they were like, just go to this link and look at this PDF. I couldn't never look at the PDF. They were like, okay, if you can't look at the PDF, just download the PDF. Man, my dumb ass, I fell for it. Then I open up the additional information on the email, and the email address is from like, and I'm like, fuck, you got me. The email address is from like, yeah. Oh, man. I don't think I'm going to take that job offer. I think I'm going to go do stand-up. Are we still live? There's no way. There's no way. I've had three very cancellation moments on this live stream. There's no way. Oh, God, man. I got to get ready to wrap this thing up, man. Hey, look, I just wanted to come in and get a couple of laughs in with you guys. Hopefully I was able to entertain you for a little bit. I appreciate y'all taking the time. I got a good video coming for you guys today at 5 p.m. I got plenty of videos filmed. There's going to be a video coming for Joe Does Stuff tomorrow. Oh, I guess those jokes weren't funny. Nobody's laughing at that. No laughing face emojis. You're probably crying for me on the inside. Only Derek says that you're really good and you could do comedy. You got that? You ever? Yeah. Oh, God, Strange Kitty. I went in. I went freaking in a little bit. You guys ever have that one friend who thinks he's funny, but he's really not? Derek, it's too late, man. It doesn't hit the same. Folks, thank y'all for taking the time. Awesome video coming for you guys later on today. I hope you check it out, and I will look forward to sharing more